So, we should be online quickly. Let me just check the chat if it says exited host mode. And it's just now, so let me make an announcement and tell everybody that the stream is online. And let's see how long I survive doing this. Because quite frankly it's 35 degrees Celsius outside. And that translates to something like 95 Fahrenheit, in case you wonder. So that's really, really hot. And my lymph nodes are in pain again, so that's not good either. But we'll make do with what we have, right? Anyway, it's online. So that was quick, and let's see, let's close that because I don't need anything here. And let's start the game, or maybe let's talk a little bit about it first. So the thing with this game is this is actually a backport of the Mega Drive release. So if you own a Mega Drive, you would, well, Genesis in the US, you probably played this game already because it really was one of the early and best Mega Drive games out there. At least if you like side-scrolling action-adventure games. And you can even see that in the title screen, how it says copyright 1993 Sega, and then it says copyright 1991 original game by Westone. So there's that. And let's get straight into it. You have to can select between new game and password here. The game does have a password save system, and I will note down all the passwords. The only problem with that is they're pretty damn long. Monster World was once a peaceful region. Then the peace was shattered by an invading army of monsters. Oh my god. A young man named Shion rode to defeat them and make his land peaceful once again. The adventure upon which you are about to embark is as related by dragging the storyteller. Yeah, whatever that's supposed to mean. What? I always thought it was possible to actually enter your own home. Apparently wasn't, so let's move on. And there's again a little bit of secret money over here. Once again, this world is being threatened. The princess has been kidnapped from the Purapril castle. You'd better take caution. Well, thank you very much. In case you wonder, whenever that noise comes up, then you're actually attacking the enemy. Another thing I wonder about, is there actually a secret room or something back here? No. Oh, he hit me. Hey Admiral Doc, how are you doing? And welcome to the stream. Yes, elevators into chat. Hope you had a better day than I did. I just told you that no one may enter the castle. Didn't you hear me? No, because you didn't tell me. This is Purapril Castle. Entry is prohibited. Go away. Oh, thank you very much. Ouch. Come on, give me that money, I need it. Power might go out, oh my god. Actually, I wouldn't mind a little bit of rain over here. because it's extremely hot. Imagine it when I started the stream, it's like 35 degrees Celsius over here. So, oh, Jesus Christ, I hate the heat. It's going to be interesting. Crap. Oh, come on. Ah, leave it alone. And we're in the first town. Does it have a name? Asilo, the ferry village. This is the inn. We don't really have to go here right now. Well, at this point, let's put it that way. Yeah, exactly. Ah, come back. Those guys are mean, because they always run away. Whoa. No clue where that came from. So what do we have here? I think we first need a shield. For 50 gold pieces, give it to me. Don't need that. Oopala. I have to grab over to... It's a little bit annoying with the master system in general, because you always have to... Oh, I have shield, yay! How much does that cost? 30 for leather armor. Oh, come on, give it to me. Collected a fair amount of money in the beginning. And then increases my DP. Which I think is defensive power. Oh, let's get rid of that guy. Let's see what's over here. Like I said, those big mushrooms are rather annoying. I'm Sonia. Our village is under the attack. Please see Queen Eleanor and help her. Stand between two statues and look up. You will find yourself standing in front of her. Thank you very much. So we're going to do that, and there are two statues and we look up. Ooh! There you go. I am Queen Eleonora. The monsters come from a cave near the village. We need your help. Okay. I humbly accept. Okay, whoops. You really have to watch out in the beginning of the game. Leather boots for 30. Okay, we can't afford that yet. I think you can see how annoying those guys are, considering that when you're in an area where the screen scrolls, then you really have issues hitting them. Ugh. I have to watch out that I'm not dying here. Yeah, that's true. But we're Shion, or Shion. I always say Shion because it sounds better. We're a noble hero, okay? Whoa. Oh, thank you very much. That's great. Now you can actually see one of the first things that pops up in this game. It's those notes here. Can't really do much here yet, so what we have to do? We have to take the ocarina. And by the way, this game had an ocarina long before Legend of Zelda had an ocarina, just saying. Which is absolutely perfect, because the people of Italy and Austria are probably going to be very thankful about that. Having ocarinas represented in games. Oh, crap. Phew. In the beginning of the game you're really weak. And that's a huge issue. Let's see what I have here. Yes, I totally would. What's that? Give me that potion and let's move out. Ah! I hate it when they do that. I think that was a shop. Yeah. Socks indeed. Everybody needs a good pair of socks, right? So, let's get into the inn. And let's have a nice sleepover. Yes. You want a password? Come on, give me one. I won't note that down just yet. Because you can't permanently die in this game. So there's no real need to write it down at this point. I don't want to end the stream yet. And I can always look it up later on the recording. Ah, great, now I get a heart. It's so convenient, right? Oh. Oh, it's the ocarina. How brave of you going there to find it. The melody of the ocarina may help to break the seals. Let's practice. This is the melody for the first. I actually need a notepad. The document, it's 1 up, 1 up, 1, 2, 1. Okay. Next one is up. 1, 2, 1, 2, up. 1. The last melody opens the final door. It's up, 2, 2, up, 1, up, 1. Right, up, 2, 2, up, 1, up, 1. Nothing worse than getting into the game, into that dungeon without having that memorized. Yeah, the passwords are extremely crazy. In Wonder Boy 3 they actually did it right, in the previous game, where they had much slicker passwords. But on the other hand, I won't complain, because the password always brings you exactly back to the same state you were in. So that's great. Right, you still have all your equipment, you still have all your magic and everything, so that's perfect. But it can indeed be a little bit tedious to type in those passwords all the time. I did play the game in the past quite a lot. Came pretty far, I actually figured that. I always thought I still had lots and lots of places to go to. But then I looked it up, looked up some maps stuff, and figured nope, actually it was pretty damn far there. So anyway. Alright. Items. Ocarina. That's how you do it. Up and 2. So, it's 1 up, 1 up, 1, 2, 1. Whoa. Now I can get through that. Shion uses the ocarina. So now it's door 2. It's up, forward. Whoop. No. Weird. Yay! And we got ourselves a heart container. Or heart case in this. Yep, very nice. I think there are still 7 of those around. Just like in the previous Wonder Boy games, and we also have to think about another thing, that is we do have a little bit of Firestorm magic with us. So it's up, 2, 2, up, 1, up, 1. And we will totally need that no matter what, because the next thing we're going to meet is a boss, if I remember it right. And it's the Mushroom Spirit! Okay, now we actually have to beat that guy. Fair and square. Yeah. Got him! Great. I actually tried to beat him without a fire once, and it was horrible. Ciprion takes Firestorm. Great, so we done it. And in case you wonder, now the monsters are gone because the spirit is gone. Thanks to you, the village is safe. Keep the ocarina, it might come in handy. Yep. I'm also sorry if I'm not the most talkative guy today, or not all that good in talking, because like I said, it's really hot and I'm a little bit tired. But hey, we're playing a great game, so that's that, right? Thank you so much. Asido is once again a peaceful village. Go beyond the large tree and you'll reach Purapril. If you are in any kind of trouble, please come see me again. I actually have no clue what she's doing for you. Because she's not healing you, she's not really helping you except opening that tree door there. It always seemed a little bit weird to me. Ah, I hate those things. So tough to hit them. Nice. Especially because those are the first enemies that you can't hit by laying down, and most people like to lay down in this game. So let's make a run for it. To attack enemies, and that's simply not possible with the flying guys. Ah. Let's see, I don't think there's anything down here. Let's look it up. No, this ain't looking good. Yeah, we can't go through here yet, so that's that. Ah, you got me. Can only hope that some enemies dropping some hearts for me. Also don't think those guys can, no, those guys can't attack you through the wall. Whoops. You can't attack me over here. And as far as I know, there's also nothing down here. Yeah, it's just the water here. You can actually access those water areas later on in the game. But not at this point. Oh crap. So much going to kill you, dude. You're so dead. What do you think about hitting me? Gotcha. I've been held prisoner by the monster. I'd like to thank you. Please come to the castle hall. Don't know what it is with Death's Head in this game. There's actually one that can... No, I can't really jump up here yet. Oh, I can. Matter of fact. Nice. Yeah, do that foot poke. Ah, wait, I actually have to go up there, okay. Because that's the next town, and you first have to get your... Ah, come on. Foot poke. Yeah, exactly, that's the castle, and I think we have to go to the right. Somewhere there should be some weird chick, and she's going to tell me that I'm a really stupid guy and that I have to do stuff for her. There she is. I'm Sheila of Purapurl. I thank you for rescuing me. I heard that you're on a journey and that you're fighting against monsters. Why don't you stop by the village of Lilypad? There may be something for you. Watch out for the monsters on your way. Oh, thank you very much for that hint. Don't think anything... No, you can't enter those areas, and those maids are not really helping you. So that's that. I will check, however, what's on the left side here. Can't exactly remember. I don't think there was anything of importance here. No, it's just a bell. And we can't do anything here right now. I think this is important for the story later on. I have to check on that. So. Bloop, bloop. This is the inn. Don't really want to go there yet. Need to check on this town. This is actually the big hub in this game, right? So if you... Ooh. 250 gold pieces, I take it. Give me that. And weapon and Nightblade, and that gives us a shit ton of attack strength. We don't get any more range. As you can see, he's still holding his little sort of baton style of weapon that's supposed to be a sword. Looks like the store's closed, so the armory is closed at this point. I think left is Lilypad. Items store, I don't think she has anything, looks like we're out of stock, yep. So in the beginning of the game they don't really have all that much for you, and it looks Exactly sure. I think that door's closed as well. Yep, totally is. It should be close to nothing down here either. Let's see. Yep. Oh, that's actually the way to lily pad. If I remember correctly, I should be... Yeah. Oh crap. Yeah, that's not good. Great. I'm so much going to die here. Ugh. By the way, it's really not easy to do this stuff. Nope, I'm so dead. That's such a happy tree, isn't it? Oh. This is one of the parts in this game where you really struggle. Believe me that. Because the problem here is, and this is not exclusive to the Master System version. This is actually true for the Mega Drive version as well. Hey, G-Pudding. There are 2 or 3 jumps in this game where you have to be pixel exact. Not like that, of course. To actually make that jump. And I barely ever did it. Maybe if I go like... No, that instantly stops me in my tracks. Just should have tried walking through the straight away. And I'm so dead. Holy crap. Oh crap, I got reset to the last inn where I actually did something. However, that does give us the chance to... Did we already buy the leather boots? Because there might be the problem here that I haven't bought the new boots. No, I can't. I tried that. Yeah, we did buy the boots, but we didn't equip them. Oh, I'm such a genius, am I not? Because now we should, I believe we should be able to actually jump further than before. At least we're running faster, so that's a good sign. So let's see if that maybe helps. I think I forgot that last time as well. But of course, as usual, I lost my recovery potion. Yeah, I hope so. Because I think they did reintroduce a couple of elements of Wonder Boy Monster Land in this game, and one of the things in Wonder Boy Monster Land was better boots would make you jump faster, would make you run faster and jump higher, and therefore further. So that's that. This is the proper Wonder Boy. This is actually the most proper Wonder Boy you will ever see on Twitch, because this is on a legit Master System and not many people have this game because it was a Europe exclusive. So this game was never released in Japan or in the US. Except for Mega Drive, of course. But for the Master System, what I'm playing, it was never released outside of Europe. Interestingly enough, not even in Brazil. So there you have it. Ah, it's not a recent release one. Yeah, it's not the Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Trap remake. That's true. That's true indeed. I always wonder why they... I mean, Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap is a lot more popular than this game. But in terms of games you would remake, I actually think that this game has a lot more potential. Yes, give me a password, come on. I think I'm just going to take a screenshot of that. So, let me do this. Snipping tool, thank you very much. Good night and pleasant dreams. And this will now also reset me to this inn whenever I die. So that's really nice. First thing we need to do now is get back to Lillipad Village. Woo. Nope. Not there. I'm pretty sure I actually managed to do that jump without the leather boots once, because the game does have a weird mechanic. When you do that jump pixel exact, so really 1 pixel exact, then you will actually be set on top of that thing, on top of that, on that platform by the game. And that's a little bit of a weird bug. But you have the same thing in the Mega Drive version, so this is not exclusive to this version alone. In the Mega Drive version you have the exact same stage, it's just a little bit bigger, and there's also exactly this jump that you can't really make. Oh, didn't see that coming. Ah. But on the bright side of things, we do have quite a lot of money now. So now I'm waiting for that spider to go up again, and no, I'm still not able to make that jump. Can you believe it? Ah, we did it. By the way, did you see that? How it reset you? A little bit to the left, and that's exactly what's happening even if you don't have the boots. Whew. Almost there. Nope, you can't enter here yet. I think this is just bringing you back. No, not yet. However, Lillipad, the dwarf village. And for whatever reason the doors are just perfectly our size. Item store, what do we have here? It's a shield for 500. Ah, come on, give it to me. Wait, I think it was shield magic. Oh crap, shouldn't have bought that. Oh, please tell me I can buy that thing still. Oh, can. Matter of fact. That's better. Don't think there's any weapon here, and you will only get into the other stores once you are at the point where... Yeah, come on, give it to me. Your password is... Stuff got expensive. What exactly do you mean? I mean, in terms of retro games, things really got expensive. I think I still got this fairly cheap. I mean, it's in pristine condition. Yeah, how are you going to copy paste the code? I just took a screenshot. I didn't really type that in. So let's see. I have to talk to the old man here. One of the children of our village has been kidnapped. I don't feel like talking now. Please help the child. Or just go away. Ah, thank you very much. Yeah, the typos can be pretty hilarious in this game. But first thing we have to do is go to the left, because I believe we do have power magic over here. And power magic is really helpful. In case you wonder, it makes you stronger. Ah. There, we got it. Actually got stuck here for 10 minutes when I did this for the first time. So not an easy part. Money. There we go, let's talk to that guy again. Bottom of the sea. In order to swim underwater you need Poseidon's trident. Unfortunately the monsters have gotten their claws on it. Actually that thing to the left apparently was the child. Okay. Nope, but that area is now open. And we actually should equip power magic. Oh crap. Totally forgot about those. Let's see what's to the left here. Let's see what's down here first. Okay. What I really like is how the menu above disappears when you walk up or down, and therefore giving you more screen to look at. It's actually a really nice idea, but I think we're wrong at this point. To do sub. Oh, maybe not. Maybe this is exactly where I want to go to. I've never ever managed to get my hands on that magic, so I have no clue what it's doing. This looks nice though. Oh, just gets you out again. Ah. Oh, I never had the game slow down like this. But I think that might be because I never... Yeah, left turn only side. So... Oh, thank God. Alright, it was the fancy heart case that actually doesn't give you anything except for that heart. Ah, great. Good to be me, huh? Also one, I don't think there's any way to get to that other thing down there except maybe... Oops. Ah, come on. Don't get me stuck in here. Jump! Jump! Oh. Oh, poor little master system. I'm so dead, it's amazing. Oh, thank God. There's actually so much going on here that my master system is slowing down a little bit. I am running this in 60 Hz though, so that's good. I don't think you can make that. Ah, you can actually make that jump, but there's nothing over here. Ouch. Yeah. Ouch. That's how you do that. Phew! There you go, and we got to try that. So that's that. Is anything here? Nope. So we can go straight out again, and let's go back to the village, save the game, and then I think we can actually go back here now. Yep. And that brings us out there. And that's how you unlock stuff, right? And that's your quick path, your quick travel path back to where you came from. So very nice. Look like half Poland balls. This thing is still closed. Don't think the weapon shop has anything new. No. But there's still the inn. Welcome to my inn. You can have a good night's rest for 10 gold pieces. Yes, absolutely. Do you want a password? Absolutely, I do want that password. And let me take another screenshot of that. So, what do we have here? Good night and pleasant dreams. It's actually pretty funny because most people are probably wondering right now, what do you do now? First of all, the trident gives you a lot of attack strength, but you lose DP because the trident removes your shield, and that's really annoying. You also have to do the whole next area with that thing. So yeah, that's that. And I don't exactly know if the trident actually attacks enemies above you. It does give you more forward range compared to your sword, that's for sure, but I don't think it does anything else for you. But now you can drop down there. Now we're underwater with our trident. Really? Okay, so we have to go to the other area first, to the one that's more to the right. Yeah, it still has the same hitbox as your sword does. Oops. So you do hit enemies that are above you. Wait, I'm a little bit confused right now. I do know we don't have to go here. Or were we supposed to go back to the beginning and then drop down at a different point? Yeah, I think that was the deal with that. Ouch. Yay! So let's check this out. Because I do remember from my last play that we had to go down here. Probably have to drop down here now. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? You really have to look out here because you're constantly moving forward. There's nothing you can do about that. And you do need 2 hits to defeat the enemies down here. Let's first check out over here, guys. Nothing there. And nothing here. If you have the mermaid's tears, you can find the shrine at the bottom of the sea. Let me have your ocarina and I'll tell you where to find the mermaid's tears. What do you say? Yes. There's a door hidden amidst 2 palm trees. From there you should be able to find the mermaid's tears. Thank you very much. Crap. Ah. Very nice. That's good. Alright, so I have to first find the mermaid's tears and then I'm actually able to move on. Sword game at you. Whoa! Also, please remember me to look out for stuff like this. Ah, that's how you can actually stop. Just press down. That's useful. Wah. Amazing. Can't they just drop a heart, for Christ's sake? I'm so dead. Ugh. Please, game, don't do that to me. Whee. By the way, Poseidon looks pretty damn awesome. Just saying. There he is. You're here at last. The legendary hero, the Elder Dragon, is waiting for you. There's a pyramid just beyond the Mohon Desert. You must through the pyramid. I give you an item which enables you to cross the desert. Now head for the pyramid. Thank you very much. We got ourselves some desert boots, and of course we also didn't get any healing. And he's going back to sleep. Thank you very much. What a dickhead. You know, at this point I was almost hoping that I would actually get away without having to fight anyone again. But the game just won't let me. Whee! Is she giving me anything? So you're the legendary here. I'm daughter of Poseidon. Now maybe my father will be able to get a decent night's sleep. Good thing that's the only thing you're worried about, right? Ah, crap. Ooh. I honestly didn't see that coming. Now we have to get all the way back again to the main town and then go to the desert. Ooh. I actually don't know where the desert is, so we have to figure that out. Yes, so let me save that real quick. I actually wonder, does this shop have some better weaponry for me? Because no, it doesn't. Does the armor shop have something for? No, it still doesn't. So I think the desert is somewhere over here. And we have to equip the desert boots. Which also make us a little bit faster. No, that's not exactly where the desert is. Oh, the added. Oh, great. Cost you 3,000. What? After all I've done for you people, and you're still want to sell me stuff for 3,000 gold? Really? That's how they say thank you. I can tell you that. Dirty peasants. Where was the desert? Wait. Let me just check something. Because I believe at the castle there is something that should help you out. Like going to the right. And there you go, you found the desert. What can I say, except maybe give me a different way. Right, so if you stand correctly, then your shield can actually block that stuff. So you don't really have to worry too much about the fireballs, except when they hit you straight in the head. As long as you're standing right in front of those guys, it's all good. Ah. Except of course if you get hit like that. Not too sure about that part down there. Oh, nice. Takes shield. I think that was shield magic and not an actual shield. Yeah. Ooh. Very nice. And again we need Poseidon's spear for this, or the trident. I mean, if I could equip it. You can't equip stuff when you're in water? Yeah. You can't equip stuff when you're in water. Okay, this is another hard case, okay. Maybe there was something over here that I didn't notice? Nope. Hey, where did that guy come from? By the way, you can't attack when you're standing in front of a ladder like that. That's interesting. Hey, Will, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you had a pleasant Monday. Holy crap. I really like the level design in this game though. Crap. So we probably did have to jump down at that part on the left side. That's exactly what we're going to do now. Ouch. forgot that I don't have my shield equipped. That's better. Like here. Oh, crap. Let's see what we can actually do here. I don't know what's up there. Ah, it just brings me back. Okay. Get lost. Oh, nice. Quake. Sounds like some evil magic. Oh, come on. This is so mean. Especially since... Oh. Found another secret area. Oh. Is that something? Finally took revenge on that guy. So what do we do now? Ah, crap. This is pretty weird. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do right now, because obviously I was at a desert. I was at a pyramid, but I don't think I found what I was supposed to find. Let's just save the game for good measure. Pretty strange. Let me look that up. Excuse me. strange, I can't find anything. I do have a map of this area though. And apparently there should be snowmans all around. This is strange. I don't have any map of the area where I just was. Weird, huh? So let's see if we can actually do this again, and let's see if we can find our way through this. This is weird because I'm pretty sure I found... First of all, I don't really know where those snowmen are. Like in the map I have here, they're like the enemies are painted in. But I can't see them, and the area where I just was, like where I dropped down, that's not even on the map. That's a little bit strange. Especially since the desert itself is also not on the map, and normally all of these maps are like designed to work like that. So when I drop down here, yeah, I'm definitely nowhere near where that stuff is. There's a permanent background, right? So let's see. But this doesn't look like the pyramid, as a matter of fact. So let's see what we had over here again. This pretty much looks like it. Ah, now I'm so stupid. Ouch. It's actually a really long way up. Ah, there you go. Snowman. Or ghost. It looks like a snowman. Come on guys, admit it, it looks like a snowman. I'm not going crazy here. Ouch. No clue how I managed to survive that. Whoa. See, Chipuden confirms that it's a snowman. Why do I find a heart now? That's so ridiculous. Ouch. That was mean. Okay. So completely pointless to go back here and lose all of my hearts, especially after finding the stupid heart container. So that's that. Ah! Crap. We missed something there. Holy crap! The Tyrant Dragon! Whoa! This is not good. Ooh. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Crap. These are the painful RPG. Nope, never done that. So I think what we need to do in order to beat that guy is we have to get ourselves the elixir. We do have 4,200 gold now, so that's that. Which means we can probably get our hands on that elixir. It's the one thing I hate in RPGs, because, I mean, this is really an RPG in the end. Yes, thank you very much. And we will also invest the money to buy ourselves another password. Oh, great, I just went back. Because if we die again at that dragon and we wasted our elixir, we won't get another one. And that means I will probably use the password. Is that? Oh. First I have to defeat that stupid dragon. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about with the password thing is I probably have to reset the console to do that. So, get ourselves that. The thing that I find really annoying about this is just how short power actually works against this guy, and that you always have to jump so freaking close in order to hit him. I mean, I probably could use Poseidon's spear, ouch, to beat that guy. I think that's an absolute sensible thing to do because it gives me more attack power, and he doesn't have an attack that I can block with my shield. Ah, crap! What am I doing? Well, G-Pudding, is that game available on GOG? Or is it only available on Steam? That's a real question here. Oops. Ah. Jump up again. Over here. Over there. You're basically constantly walking left, right, left, right. So you can activate those things. Ah, thought he couldn't hit me. Ouch. Hoped he would drop a heart. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, I did it. Oh, another hard case. I think that's the last one that we can actually find. Oh, that's good. Please drop another one. No, not the money. Guys, please give me another heart. Okay, I take it. The game really hates me. It's like when you need money, they will never drop money, they will drop hearts. And when you need hearts, they will not drop hearts. I think that's also all the respawns that we get. Phew, so, let's check something. Magic. Actually, Quake, we got that just now. Do we have a weapon that gives us more power? Nope. I have no clue if that actually hurts him. Oh. Ah, crap. We have to get my timing in. Nope, there's definitely no timing. What the fuck? Nope. Ugh. So that's that. I think we lost our elixir. I don't think we can buy one again if we die. So that's mighty bad. Oh, we can! As a matter of fact. What's that? Heal all for 5,000, okay. That's only a health elixir. It costs 500 or something like that. Oh, 200. Give that to me. The thing is probably still 3000. Yeah. So we'll actually try to beat that guy for another couple of rounds, and on the way there we will always collect enough money to buy ourselves new a new elixir on the next try, you know what I mean? So we'll try to beat him without an elixir, and then we'll try it again with an elixir. And of course I will also always use the healing item before I enter the battle, because I will lose hearts on the way there. And we also have 1 heart more now than we didn't have before, so we might be good. We might be good. I mean, one thing for sure, Shion won't get any stronger. And the Quake magic was absolutely useless against him. So I will probably use power again. Oh crap. This is just the best start that we could possibly have, right? On graphic assets, and it's pretty fresh story, okay. Well, I might look it up after the stream and see if it's something for me. Because one thing for sure, not all RPGs are for me, I know that. Every time when I see The Witcher 3 or The Witcher 1 and 2, for example, I know, nope, 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 not my game. How did it hit me? Jesus Christ. Oh, crap. That's what happens if you're not patient enough. Oh yeah, definitely. I think the only Western RPG that I really enjoyed ever was Divine Divinity. That's like totally my type of RPG, but everything else, nah, I just go for JRPGs. I just honestly like them better. Can I hit that guy with fire? I do have so much firestorm, why not take it? I totally can. She wants to know there was nothing over here. Run. Ah. We're off to a great start, aren't we? I don't think, no, we can't get anything here. We totally need the money. Ah, crap. The money's all nice, but it's not all that good if you lose too much stuff. So good. And how many fireballs do I have left? Magic. 3. Oh, come on, why not? Ah, crap. Actually, can I block that shit? I can! Whoa! Damn, why didn't I do that before? I'm so stupid. Oh, hit me. Come on, give it to me. I don't think I can... No, you can only pause the bells like that. No, that's not it. Come at me, bro, on. Ah, crap. Try to walk back. Stupid. Problem is you have to get like the... Problem is you have such a short range that you have to get perfectly close to him. And like that. It's really difficult. Ah. That didn't do it. If he's not dying in 2 hits, I'm so dead. Ha! We beat him! Woo! Sacred Flame. Thunder. Damn. That's gone. So we did it. I really think that's the one and only thing they did better in Wonder Boy 3, how it always brings you back to the hub town instantly. Something I miss here. It's not about dating Admiral Dog. Is that up there? Okay. Wait, where the fuck are we? I'm just walking left to see if I can actually get back to town. Danger, the desert lies ahead. Wait, what? Whoa! The fuck did I just do? What did I just do? Crap. I'm so stupid. That totally wasn't good. That totally wasn't good. Because I think now we have to get through all of this again. I don't think we have to fight the boss again, but we have to get back to his room in order to climb up to that other place. I really don't have any magic anymore that could protect me. Except maybe for a shield. I'm going to use that. Come on, activate. Game is trying to troll me. Can see that. Ah, finally. Ugh. That never happened before. That's pretty weird. Hey, that's Underscores, how are you doing? Please vote for Karnov, because Karnov. Okay, I will do that. Oh no, those little pig guys again. Ah. Ah! They brought them back. That's just perfect. Okay, I'm definitely going to make a run for it. Ah. Can't any of them at least drop a heart? For Christ's sake! Whoa! Ugh. I'm so screwed. Just jumping over them. Holy crap. We're going to the Dragon Village. Please tell me there's an inn. Well, I do get back at least. Holy crap. That was way too close. And what I really need right now is that elixir. Yes, please give me one. Is that thing open now? Oh, it is. So what does he have? He has 8,000 gold. Excalibur, 2,500. Oh, come on, give me that. That I can afford. Oh, yeah, now we're talking business. Don't think this guy has anything new, nope. It's all to the shop to the left now. So that's the new password. I take it. And pleasant dreams. Phew, so we're better off than ever. We have a new weapon. We don't have a new armor. That is a little bit sad because we're really losing lots of life with every hit. But we do have an elixir with us now. And we beat the Tyrant Dragon, which is a good thing. I don't think there's actually another evil dragon waiting for us ahead. At least not right now. So right over here. $10,000. Oh. Steel shield for 2,000. Okay. We can buy that later. Yeah, we only have the wood shield here. So we can look at that shield later on. There's the inn of that town. We're here. Item store. I think that's just a healing potion. So let's check out to the right of this. Great. Yep. The Elder Dragon has something he wishes to discuss with you. Please go. Okay. I think the Elder Dragon is down here. Yeah, there he is. At last you've come. I knew you would appear before too long. Now you must search for an axe of ancients hidden in Ice World. To get to Ice World you'll need this special bracelet. Special bracelet. Okay, so we have to get to Ice World. We've already been there once. And we couldn't get through that ice thing there, so let's look here. He has something to say as well. With the Sacred Flame I can create a sword from the axe of ancients. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty interesting, right? You have to find a very special magical axe. And once you find that, this guy is going to make a sword out of it. Makes perfect sense, right? Come on. Actually wish I could buy better boots than the one I have. So we have to go back, then we have to use the trident. Wait, how was that again? Let me think about it. I've been to Ice World several times and I forgot where exactly it is. I right now thought it was to the right, and then one of those underwater sections. Or not underwater sections, but the sections where you go down and look here. Nope, that's definitely not it. So I think it was there. Okay. I'll take it. No, where you have to move down in that first dungeon. And then there's this door that leads you to Ice World. I believe that's where it is. No, wait. We're like right down here. No. I think if I equip that stupid... you can't equip a weapon when you're standing in water. That's convenient. No, that's not it. And probably was the second one. Phew. Please tell me there's a door down there where I can go to Ice World. Yeah, I think that's it. Nice. The bracelet starts glowing. Woo. The seal is broke. Oh god, Pyron Jade must not see this. You're literally killing penguins. Look at this little bows they have on the back of their head. Look at that. So adorable. Ah. You see that guy dead. They give you so much money, it's incredible. Just look at that, it's like 200 gold. Wait. Come back here, bro. Ouch. What's in here? Oh, ceramic boots, and I can't afford them. Incredible. I can't afford that either. Damn. Really hope I could get my hands on some better boots. What do we have here? You know, I do get some Wonder Boy in Monster Land flashbacks here. It's like this: you arrive at a place and you can buy really fancy armor there, but you just can't fucking afford it. So we definitely have to remember how to get back here. Now move on. Give me that. Holy crap. Ah. Screw me. Whew. It's like really close. This is not looking good. This is so much not looking good. Crap. Nice, we beat him with a little bit of shield magic. Got us as the axe. God damn it, die. Scum. I still can't believe that you have to kill penguins in this game. It's so horrible. I mean, imagine your mother looked at this game back in the days and was like, oh, this is a cute game. This is a really cute game, you know. And then she bought you that and then you have to kill penguins. How horrible. How inhumane. Oh, I totally want to buy those boots first. Because they should give me a fair amount of armor as well. I think they were 4,000 gold, weren't they? Yes, give me those boots. Yeah, I don't know, they just give me more movement. Crap. Yeah, that's what I call fast. In the end, we can always go back here. Farm some money on those penguins. That's always possible. Oh. Oh, of course we can also decide to simply die. Oh, there's a penguin. So. I really sped up the game. Ouch. So let's go to the inn first, get ourselves a new password. I'm really happy that the inn is always 10 gold only. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to call it quits now with that password here. Because it's getting really late. and I still have to do something else, so we'll continue this game next Monday. And I'm almost sure that we're going to finish it. Also, is it just me, or did the chat box not really update? Oh no, it's not chat box. Actually, my Twitch chat window broke. That never happened. That honestly never happened before. That's weird. Well, never mind, let's close it. I can still see it on my screen, but if I miss something... Yeah, blame 8-bit. If I missed something, I'm really sorry for that. I totally thought that chat was silent. So that's my fault. I'm sorry. Anyway, I did save this password, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you liked it, and I really hope you tune in again to part 2 next week. If we're lucky, you can actually probably finish this game by then. There's not that much content left, and you should be able to play it through in 1 hour 45 minutes if you know exactly what you're doing. If you play like me, then it will take a little bit longer, like 4 times that long. But like I said, I'm pretty sure we can do it. If not, then there will be a short part 3, and I will continue with a different game, probably Gold Values after this, but we'll see. Anyway, wish you a pleasant Monday night, sorry. Pleasant Monday night, and hope to see you next time. Good night and bye bye.